Okay, then. I would love to know really how that pitch went with the studios going to like to Paramount Pictures saying like, listen, I got this one big movie. It's about me traveling all the world. It's full of action.
That's right.
Something you've never seen with me.
That's right.
And they said like, yeah, cool. Why not? That could work with Vin Diesel action movie all over the world.
I know. Go figure. I was like, you really think it'll work?
No,
like,
but seriously, was there anyone who was like, yeah, but don't you think this could be too close to another franchise of yours?
No. I think that there was a desire to return to a character with that kind of levity. I think, they were thinking, we haven't seen you play a character where you, especially when you start talking about Riddick, which is the antithesis of Xander, right?
Right.
Such a deep character, lethal character. That's not Xander. Xander's thinking, how do I make you laugh? Xander's thinking, let's go for the thrill. Let's have some fun. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get more silly than Xander. He's so kind of anti-establishment. He's irreverent in the right way. He's unapologetically playful. So I think that's what they were. What I had sensed that Paramount was looking for was a movie that was just fun. And
it is a roller coaster indeed. I really came out with goosebumps seeing like Donnie Yen, Tony I just like in one movie. See it again, just talking about it.
No, they were so great in it. They were so great in it.
But apparently you seem to be like your own biggest competition. Already in May, 2 movies are coming out with your name on it. And it's interesting being part of this entire thing right now. Where do you see yourself as an actor ever since Marvel Facial, where you were talking about the fact that sometimes it was difficult just to see you. Is he black? Is he white? Is he Latino? Sure, what is he?
Sure.
And now you're part of the biggest franchise in the world.
Brother, I think it was timing. I think in the 80s and the 90s, they weren't ready for a multicultural movie star. And one of the objectives of going to Hollywood was to change the face of Hollywood. And I think that... my mother has mentioned it before, that the timing that when that millennium changed, they didn't know it hit them. And I think that's how it all happened. I think the world is so much more global. I think the world looks at my movies and looks at me and feels like they can identify with me from anywhere in the world. And I think that became an asset, whereas in the 80s and 90s, it might have been a hindrance.
And how much longer do you think this is gonna last, like the big screen? Because you're like a star on the internet. Even yesterday, I realized, oh, he's hanging out with Michael Bisping. He's like in the bar and they're celebrating all that. I mean, you also caught interest in there. So do you really need like the silver screen anymore with all the attention that you get also like on social networks?
Good question. As you know, I still have to fulfill my dreams and my promises. And I still have that outstanding promise that I've been talking about even back then when you came for Chronicles of Riddick, which is Hannibal the Conqueror. And so until I make that trilogy, Hannibal the Conqueror, I will not be done with my work.
All right. It was a pleasure to see you in the movie.
Always, man.
Looking forward to see you back in May.
Yeah, baby.